Welcome to Scarlett. Scarlett, which stands for Scalable and Reconfigurable Electronics Platforms and Tools, is an EC-funded FP7 First Call project coordinated by Thales Avionics. This presentation will provide you with a general overview of the configuration front-end, CFE. Aircraft systems are composed by heterogeneous equipment such as IMA processing modules, network switches, and remote components. All these resources must be configured. Configuration artifacts can be very different for different types of components. A network is defined in terms of switches and systems, virtual links, and messages. An IMA model is configured according to ARINC 653 configuration tables. Each vendor has its own configuration formats, its own tools, and its own process. In Scarlett, we want to achieve an homogeneous view on the system configuration. There shall be one configuration for a whole system. All components in the system shall be covered by this configuration. The configuration shall be used during the whole life cycle. The Scarlett configuration shall be the baseline for a future standard configuration. In the Scarlett configuration, all resources together form the IMA platform. A platform is composed by cabinets containing the IMA modules following internally the ARINC 653 standard, a network composed of switches, remote electronics such as power controller, electronic units, and data concentrators. Different actors in the engineering process have different roles concerning the configuration. The system designer is responsible for the overall system. The platform architect is responsible for the integration of cabinets and remote electronics. The module integrator is responsible for the integration of one IMA module. The function supplier is responsible for an application or function. The data flow manager is responsible for the network configuration of the platform. The network integrator is responsible for physical configuration of the network switches. The resource supplier is responsible for the hardware and its low-level configuration. To handle the complexity of the configuration management is integrated in the Scarlett toolchain. The configuration front-end is able to load design artifacts like aircraft ICD and switch configuration. The configuration front-end is able to exchange data with Thales Early Validation tool. The configuration front-end is able to generate single configuration files, each for another equipment. The format of the Scarlett standard configuration is XML. Engineers can define configurations from scratch or add information to configurations that have been imported. There are graphical user interfaces for each level of the configuration. The partition interface, for instance, allows the configuration of health monitoring, memory, ports, channels, and network connections. Alternative interfaces for ARINC 653 based configuration are under development. The new interfaces focus on graphical means to support the design process. The new interfaces are based on the Eclipse framework. The module interface allows the addition of partitions and the definition of health monitor tables, module schedule, file systems, and I/O interfaces. The network interface allows the definition of virtual links and messages that are processed over virtual links. The overall configuration is very complex. Different actors in the process are responsible for different parts of the configuration. The tool provides for each actor the appropriate visibility and permissions to configure each item. Thank you for listening. Please visit our website, and should you have any further questions regarding this project, please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you for your attention.